OCD presents in different ways, but it's usually an urge to do something that's going to make me feel better, because whatever it is that I'm feeling is awful. So I just can't hold back. I have to do it right now. So it's a compulsive need to act on something. For example, sometimes people get intrusive thoughts when their stress peaks, and these thoughts have nothing to do with them. Sometimes they're thoughts that are violent against themselves or other people, and they would never do that. But they start to question it because the thought just keeps coming. So it makes you doubt. But once that doubt sets in, you start checking to see, like, am I like this? Am I not like this? Would I do this? And the thought starts. But with all that doubt, the physical discomfort also starts. So you ask people, oh, would this happen? Do you think? Or you put away things that you deem dangerous, because that will bring you that relief, or that reassurance from the person will bring you that relief. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. But again, your stress peaks one more time, intrusions come back again. And the only way that you find yourself to be able to be calm is if somebody gives you reassurance, or if you put away these things that could be dangerous. The same thing could happen if it's a physical discomfort, because OCD, and this is something that a lot of people are unfamiliar with, is that it can also come as intrusive sensations. So let's say you have an intrusive sensation about your hair. As simple as that. Well, if my hair is in a certain way, then people are going to think that, I'm weird or I'm ugly or whatever. And then the only way that you feel good is if your hair is so. So sometimes things need to feel right, or you need to make sure that something is safely put away or locked, but there's doubt. Did I put it away right? Are people being nice to me just because my hair was done right? There's a lot of doubt and a lot of physical stress, and the only way to get better is if you go and check, you go and ask, you make it perfect. And that's the problem, that we end up depending on. You can end up depending on these things that are outside of you. So what's going to happen the day when you don't find a person to give you reassurance? What's going to happen the day that maybe your hair doesn't look very good and no one wants to tell you because you won't be able to tolerate it? So the more, in the same way that trauma generalizes or negative lessons generalize, OCD does as well. So if this is the way that I feel good, then guess what? I'm going to use that every single time anything bothers me. So folks with OCD tend to be very result-oriented. They really want to fix the problem and permanently, so they tend to seek lots of different help. That can be very overwhelming and confusing on its own. And it's also another kind of compulsive need to just try to fix this and try to fix this and try to fix this. So they build up a lot of tolerance. And then the discomfort never really goes away. Then you need to check, let's say, once. In 2 weeks, you'll need to check 3 times. And then next week, you'll need to check, because you build up that tolerance. So that's how it can get more and more complex, more and more severe, more and more debilitating, because you build just that tolerance over time.